Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been before, and welcome to a new video. It's another week gone by already. Time's really flying at the moment. Okay, so I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers, old and new, and thanks everybody for your comments, and well, thanks for watching my videos. You know, it's all, you know, great support I'm getting, and you know, if you're not subscribed and you don't want to subscribe, well, thanks for watching my videos anyway. That's great. So remember, if you enjoy my videos, please push the like button, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to, please subscribe. That'd be great. Okay, right, so on to this week's video, and this week it's going to be a Dinky Toys Jones Fleetmaster Cantilever crane, and that's on the old Bedford TK chassis and cab, and that's Dinky Toys number 970. So as I always say, please sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and see how I got on with this one. Right, okay, let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, it's in quite good nick. And even the paint's not too bad. It's got a lot of wear in that. It's got the hubcaps on 3 of the wheels. For some reason this wheel looks like it's been changed at some time or another, and it's on the wrong way. So I don't know what's happened there. What we got here, the spare wheel is missing. So I've got some wheels like this in one of my pots, but I don't know, because the spare wheel had a cover like with Jones on in red, so I don't know. What I might do is to maybe just use a tyre and make a middle, or find something for a middle, and then paint it red and put a Jones, make a decal to put on it. So I might do that. I don't know yet. We'll see. Now the handle for the you know, up and down cable for the hook is missing. Well, it's not missing, it's there, but the end is missing. It's broken off, like most of them, because it's really hard to turn these cogs. They don't turn very well at all. They seem to jam all the time. So I'm going to have a look at that. Anyway, let's see when we undo it. Now, this spoon is, you know, it folds like that, or straightens out like that. Now there should be a little clip on there to clip it, and that clip is broken, it's missing, it's been snapped off. So I need to sort that out, and actually I have bought another one of these. It's not in very good, whoops, I've just caught my camera cable there. It's not in very good condition, but it has got the clip on it. So I got it cheap, so it was, you know, to get the clip. So that's it there, it's all battered and bashed, it's bent as well. So that's a donor vehicle, and I bought it just for the clip really. but I do have plans for this one, so this is going to be another video later on. Okay, so it's not your usual Dinky. This one got the screws in it. It's got a rivet, so that'll have to be drilled out. Other than that, really, it's not, you know, it's not in bad nick. Not in bad nick, so we're going to have a bash at doing this. I do have a spare hubcap somewhere in one of my pots. I've got a couple of spare ones. So okay, so that's that. The windscreen and all that's not too bad at all. That just needs a clean up. So yeah, that's not too bad. So the next step, we're going to drill the old rivet out and dismantle it. See how we go with that. See how many bits we end up with. Okay, catch you in a minute. Right, first of all, I'm going to try and get these hubcaps off. Not too difficult. One. Two. Just push in, don't I, usually. Three. Right, hang on, I need to put all these bits in a pot. I say I've got some spare hubcaps, so that's alright. Right. Next step, I need to take these wheels off, especially the back ones. So it's going to be this side. That one shouldn't be too bad because the wheels are the wrong way around, but the other front one is going to be difficult. Right, I'll use the Dremel. It doesn't rotate freely because it's bent. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's one that's been put on backwards. Right, now I can get to this. Which I'm not too sure what to do with that, because I don't know what to expect. Right, I'm going to keep doing that and then we'll come back to it when I've got it off. Okay, so I've ground that off and basically it just falls out. So I'll have to either do my old trick of drilling that out and putting a rivet in, pop rivet in, going it in, or put a screw in it. But I'm not a great fan of screws, but I suppose a screw would make sense because if you ever need to undo it again, you could do. The only thing is I think it would probably loosen, not that it's going to get turned much, but it might loosen if it's turned a bit. So, anyway, there you are, that's the big washer. Okay, so I've got to drill these two rivets out now, that one and that one, and then we can get all the gubbins out of there. Okay, those sort of tit rivets sticking up, so I'll have to file them off. I'll just file the top off by hand and then drill them out. Okay. I filed those, not sure if it's enough. Oh, that one, yeah, that's gone. Oh, is that grease in there, or was that? Yeah, grease. Oh, right, so I've got to be careful yet. Better take a photograph, I suppose. Although there's no need, it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Actually, I will take a photograph of that bit. Yeah. Right. Take all these little bits out. Oop, little spring in there. Shit, where did the other spring? There must have been another spring in that side. Where the hell did that go? Maybe it was gone already. Maybe it was gone already. I think it must have been. Oh well. Never mind. Okay, so that's that bit can go in the caustic soda. Now, it's a spring. Lovely. Now, these here things, I don't know, I think they just pull out from the little shaft they're on. That's it. Lovely jubbly. Now, what I need to do is to get this pin out, so I need the Dremel again. Do I do it with a Dremel or do I do it by hand? Let me do it with a Dremel. As the edges wear off the stone, see if I can pull that through. I'd rather it be a little bit tight. Might still be a little bit too tight. Oh God, that's everything on the floor. See, through the first bit. Okay. Right. So that bit's all ready for the caustic soda. Now I'm going to try and get this sticker off, and I'll try and make some new ones. Actually, I think I might have bought some. I can't remember. No, it's for a different project that I bought for. So that I bought for, I should say. So I'm going to have to try and get that off. I can find where I've put my little knife. Here we go. Can't see what I'm doing. Cool. Those are good stickers. Very good stickers. Very good sticky stickers. Right, I need to put them on a piece of that plastic stuff again. And then cut it out after. I can just scan those in. So they're sticky on there, but they're not very sticky on you. Right. Okay, so that's that. That's that one. Right. Okay. What's the next bit? The cab. Okay, so one thing I just noticed is that there's a bend in the jib. I hadn't noticed that before. But yeah, so I'm going to have to sort that one out. So we'll have to do that. See how I get on. Okay. Right. Do this. Bit more. Don't want to push too hard. I don't want to drill more than I've got to. Well, that's clicked, that's gone through, so that's handy. Up on the floor again. Everything goes on the floor. Right. Oh. Okay. So that piece goes in there. That bit's in there. Okay. Right. Quite a few pieces to this actually, a bit more than I thought. Nice interior. Nice and clean, but not very thick. You can almost see through it. And I see that's an extra bit that's been glued onto that. Right, I'll put that in there. This is quite nice. Just needs a good polish up. Right, so that's ready for the caustic soda. Now I ordered some paint online and there was 6 cans and it came. So I thought, well, that's alright, maybe everything's changed now, they've sent to Jersey. So then I bought some more on eBay but from a different seller, 2 cans, and then the next day I got a message saying, sorry, order cancelled, we don't send to Jersey. So depends who the seller is by the looks of it. Anyway, our shop has just opened again now, so on my way home from work I've been and get some paint for this. Right, so it's just the axle now to get off the front wheels. Now I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to damage that wheels. I'm not quite sure because I haven't got a little grindstone small enough for that, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do there. But we'll see. Right, ground that with a Dremel. That. The other's tight. Okay, that's it. That one's off. That's it. Job-eat. Okay, so that's just about it. Ready for the caustic soda. All dismantled. Okay, so we'll get that done now. Right, so that's the boiling water, all the bits in it. Now knock out caustic soda. Okay, here goes. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'm not too sure the type of paint this is, whether it's going to come off or not. The froth is starting to turn pink. Oh yeah, it's coming off. It's starting to come off. Right. Yeah, look at that. It's coming off. Good, good, good. That's the old base plate. Oh yeah, it's starting to come off there as well. Oh yeah, it's coming off. Great stuff. Okie dokie then. I'll leave that to bubble away for a little bit, and then when it's done I'll come back to you. Okay, catch you in a bit. Right, I've just polished all that up with the Dremel and by hand as well, the wire brush, and it's come up quite nice, and I've given it a clean over with white spirit. I'm just going to leave that dry off and then go out and prime it. It's not a bad day out here. It's a bit cloudy on and off, but when the sun comes out, it's lovely and warm. So I'm going to go and spray the primer on the outside. Okay, catch you in a bit. Right, so that's all the bits primed up. Yeah, so I did that yesterday. So now I'm going to go out and put the colour on it. Okay, I've sprayed all that up. I started doing the detailing on the cab, the black bits there. Those are, I've got to touch up a bit there, but the black bits of rubber that used to be on the side to stop you kicking the paint when you got in on the step. My boss didn't like that because he reckoned that the water got behind the rubber and would rust the cab, so he always took the rubbers off. And the indicators there, I've got to do the orange in them, but they were black surrounds. So I've got to do a bit in the middle there. I've got to do the silver on that. I think there was like silver surrounds with red in the middle, but I'll just do the silver. And then obviously the front grille and the lights. The bumper, I think, yeah, silver. I'll do the bumper silver as well. Right, okay, so that's where we're up to now. The base painted black and all the other little bits and pieces. Hubcaps all shiny. I've got the crane part there. So glass in there. Wheel, other wheels. I've used these wheels for the inner wheels because the ones that were on it have obviously had the reaction with the tyres and they've melted. I've had that on several occasions with those inner wheels, like on the AEC ones. So I've got these were from one of those Brinks, was it Brinks Matte Bullion, whatever they are, those security vans I had when I was a kid that I busted. But I kept the wheels off it, so I'm going to use those two for the inside. Now this I'm going to use as the spare wheel, and I've used one of these clip things, rivet things, these things, those popper clips. So one of those fits right in the middle perfectly, and I had one of the top bits left which I've painted red, because that's what the cover was red. Well, it's the other side going to be, so that's going to go on there, fits perfect. And I'm going to put a Jones decal across like the original, if I can make one on my computer. And then you see I've used the end of a pop rivet for the axle for the spare wheel, pushed it through from the inside, so that's just, you know, the spare wheel's just going to go over that, see, like that, and then that bit'll all hold it. That's the plan anyway, so that's how I've got over that one. Okay, now shall I crack on. I'm going to clean all the interior bits now. Right, I've got the crane jib. Now this little clip I got off the other one, but it snapped, so I've repaired it, and hopefully it's going to be okay for this. So I've got to stick it on there, so I've got a rivet, but I'll put a bit of glue in the hole, and then I'll put some glue on there. Make sure it sticks. Right. Got this little rivet. Oh! Right. Here goes. Right, she's in. Okay, so it clips. Well, that was a bit of an effort. Oopsie daisy, I'm getting all tangled up in my leads here. Got the camera on charge. Right, we'll try and put this in next. Try and yeah. Put this in, yeah, this way. What I might do there, on that pin I might put some of this stuff, 5-second fix. I think that's what I'll do to hold the pin in. Yeah, it's a bit yucky. Right. The super glue sometimes makes the paint go a bit dull. Okay, so I'll do the one on this side. I'll put the pin through from the same side. Oh, come on, you bugger. I'm all shakes tonight. I can't get that one through. Where? Do I need to put any glue on that? Yeah. Yeah. It was the paint just stopping it, I think. Clean the end of that. I've got one arm under the camera stand and one arm to one side of it. It's awkward. Right, well I'll leave that on there a minute. I won't film it all, otherwise it'll take all the video up. So now for this goes through here. Now I've got to make sure I get the other one in the right place, the other side. So it's got to go, if I put that one on there, and this one if I can get it on there. So have I got that right? It's got to be right. I'll put that one on there. All right. Out there. Oof. Feel the hammer coming on again. It must be it, eh? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Right, I made these stickers yesterday. It won't focus now, will it? Jones. So that's got to go on there. So this is stickers, not decals. Stuck to me now instead of. These nice tweezers I've got here is Ian Harley sent them to me because he said, you know, you need a decent pair of tweezers, Nick. I'll send you some. So thanks very much for that, Ian. And I've still got the bloody thing cockeyed, look. Oh, buggers, have to do. Too bad. Right, on the other side. If I can get the backing paper off. It's not easy actually. And they're that small. I have to go to the opticians because I've got those cheap glasses to see what I'm doing, but when I put them on now it really hurts my eye. I get a pain in my eye, so I had them on there for a little bit and I start to feel sick with it. So they're obviously no good for me. Right. there. That's not bad. Right, for some reason I've been dreading putting this one back together. I'm worried I'm going to knacker it up. I've scratched it there, look, I'm going to have to touch that up. But yeah, I sort of, you know, done everything up to the point of putting it together, and it's like I'm almost trying to put it off. And I mean, geez, I've been looking on the internet for how to put all the string in that for the crane, and couldn't find anything anywhere. And then on Pinterest or something, a picture came up, and it's just the diagram, a rough diagram of it. So I'm lucky. I've been looking at photos of them on eBay and everything to see if I could see in the pictures how the string went. But anyway, I think I know now. Right, I'm going to put this one to one side now, and then we'll start on the next bit. Right, I've got the base here now, so I'm going to put the spare wheel on. So I've got another sticker here that I did, so that's going to go on there. It's probably not quite big enough really, but it'll do. Right. Okay, so I need to put these three little washers really on here first. So three, so that the wheel clears that bit. So it's going to go something like that. Oh, yeah. It's going to go like that. So I need to put some glue on. Right. Okay, I suppose that's all gone hard now. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, so put a bit of that in. You know what? I don't think that's going to be enough. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Okie dokie. Right. Blimey. Trying to make sure it's straight really. There. Like that. Right. What next? Right. That's done. I need to put these on. So this one is very slightly off centre, but because I took it from a photograph. But I think it's going to look okay on the back. I don't know if you'll notice it. I don't think you'll notice it too much. So we'll put that on there now. I've done the indicators. I need to do the rear lights. got to paint those in. Right, let's try and get the backing paper off. Come on. Bloody hell. There you go. Right. Cock that up. Right. That'll do. Gone a little bit too far on one side. Oh, God. Yeah. Will I take it off? Or is that it? I have got ah shit, it's taken all the paint off, look. Bollocks. Right, well I have got another one. Okay, I had a second attempt. I made a whole sheet of these stickers just in case of me doing that. So now I'm going to have to touch up there. I'll put this new one on, so I'm going to have to touch up there where it pulled the paint off a bit. But that's bugger all. I'll do that. Okay. Another cock up. Right. One more sticker. Yeah. Right. Okie dokie. Right, now this little thing. Right. That goes in there like that. Now, these two are the same. I've got to get these springs in. So these go in like so. In those little grooves. Now that's got to go that way. Now I need to put some Vaseline over all this stuff. All these cogs. Oops. In there. A bit on there, I suppose. I'll put it in there. Might better pushing those in afterwards. Possibly. And hope they don't fly out. If they fly out, it's probably never to be seen again. Right. Whether I'm doing the right thing putting this Vaseline or not, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know which way this goes now. I didn't take notice. That way? No, of course it's not. It's that way, isn't it? Otherwise the cog wouldn't work. What a clown. Okay, I'll plaster this in Vaseline as well. Yeah, plaster it all. Right, because that's got to slide in and out like that. So it works the back one, and it's supposed to work the back one, which is very, oh, well there, that was clever. Bloody hell, that was lucky, that was a close one. I found it. That'll teach me, don't bugger about with it before it's all back together properly. Well, I'm covered in Vaseline now. Right. Don't touch anymore until I put the base on. Right, I was thinking I'm better off probably putting the string before riveting the bottom on. It'll make it a bit easier for me, I think. So I'll tie a couple of knots in it if I can. Ooh, try and keep them together. That's alright, that's big enough. Whether or not is the right way to go about it, or I should have looped it, I don't know. But anyway, I'm doing a knot. Right. Put that back in. And I'm getting all Vaselined up here. No comment about that, eh? Right, I don't know how much string to leave flopping around here. Make sure I've got plenty, I suppose. Right, I'm going to end up losing all my rivets and everything here in a minute. Right, I'll put another one through there. Come on. Plenty through to make the knot. Oops, going out of camera shot, sorry. I was sliding all over the place, so I'm just following the old thing around. Right, gold, dropping everything. Right. Okay, I need to make sure there's plenty on that one because I can't remember which one is for the hook, the jib, and which one is to make the jib go up and down. So if I've got plenty on each, it should be alright. Now, hang on, I've got to consult my phone for my photos here. So if it's this way around, which is that way, hang on, I've got to put this thing back in. This bloody spring. Get in there. Trouble is, so much Vaseline now, everything's slippy. So the springs will fly out easy. Right. So if it's this way around, get in there. These have to go through the back part. Yeah. These have to go through that. Through there. Come on. Right, let's go through. I'll get through there, you bugger. What's happened here? Get in. Right. Let's get that bugger on click before it all comes out. Sorry about the language. I've had a busy day at work today on the beach with a tractor, and all the dog walkers have been getting in my way. Despite the rain. The lorry nearly got stuck with the other guy was driving. I was loading him. It sank in the sand and the tide was coming in fast. We snapped 2 ropes trying to pull him out. In the end I managed to push him out with a tractor, but it was only just, the tide was all around the lorry. So he was getting a bit, well, he went a little shade of white. And he got a bit of the shakes. And when we got to the next beach, the kiosk was open, and he said to me, "Do you take sugar in your coffee or not?" So I think he was grateful that I got him out, because I don't think his boss would have been too happy if the lorry had gone underneath the tide. Right. Now, got these rivets. So I'll try and put those in. I better put a bit of glue in there. Right, where's that pot? Oh shit, it's stuck. It's stuck to the bench. Right, put a bit in. That's enough. Ah, my glue stick's stuck. Right, here we go. I mean, these rivets really should just push in. It should have been enough really, but I want to make double sure. Right, here's my pliers. Here we go. Boom, that scratched the paint, didn't it? Good start. Bit more. One. Two. Got a chip there now, look. Right. Okie doke. Oh, we'll have to touch those little bits up. But I guess if you're going to hit it with a hammer, that's going to happen. Those rivets, that's the only way to put them in really. Okay. Right, I'm going to put this onto the base now. So I put a bit of Vaseline around in there. Probably a bit too much. Right. Now, what I'll do, I'll put a bit of glue in there first. Might have put a bit too much. Right. What I might do, get a little bit out of there and put it around there. Right. Okay, so I'm going to hold that there for a little bit to dry, till it dries. Keep it nice and tight with no play in it. Okay. Right, I've got all these wheels nice and polished up. I think I said before that the inside wheels on the back had melted with the reaction with the tyres. They were black, so I had these old ones. So I'm going to put those on the inside instead. No, I haven't painted them, I've left them grey. Doesn't really matter, you can hardly see them. So okay, so that one first, that one next. Through there. Yep, put them that way. That one next. There, now I've got to pin the ends over. So I'll do that off camera because it's easier and I don't want to chip my paint. Okie doke. Okay, I've done that one. It's done quite well. I've done it on the drill press. I've managed to finally chop my punches with a naked hacksaw blade. It's taken me forever. So that's what I've done. I put it on hammer drill. It does do a much better job, and you don't risk hitting the model with a hammer the way I was doing it before. Right, here we go. job done. Right. Now, these tiny little hubcaps are a pain in the arse to get back on. Got to bend these little tabs back down like that. Try not to snap them off, they're not very strong. And so you've got to bend them down enough that they go inside the rim, and then once they're inside the rim and you push down, they splay out and hold the hub on. I've done already that front one, so okay, now I'm going to push down and hopefully it's going to splay them. Hasn't splayed them out, has it? It's not very easy. There, that's all the hubcaps on. All done. Okay, next step. Right, so it's all the hubcaps on now. Now I'm going to put the crane boom on. I think I put that on before the cab because I don't want to scratch the cab. Okay, so I'll put the pin through from that way, that side. Oh, it's a tight fit. Very tight fit. Right. Probably end up with hardly any paint left on this by the time I've finished. So I think what I'll do, I'll pin that over in the drill again, same way as before with the axles. Right, now for the spring, and this is the only photograph I could find. I googled it and it's the only diagram that I could find of how to string up this crane or string this crane. So it's a little bit complicated. I know what I got to do, but it's going to be awkward to do. I should have perhaps put the string before putting that together. I don't know. It's going to be pretty difficult, and I've just chipped the paint with my ring. I should take my ring off whilst I'm doing this. So we have a little bit of touching up to do. So it's got to go, the string's got to go up. I've put it around the reel in there, I don't know if you can see. Now it's got to go up over this pulley, so like this. Oh, come on. Oh, it goes the wrong way. Okay, so it's got to go up over that pulley. Like so. I think I've done it the right way. Then it's got to go, so now you can't see, right in there, and it's got to go underneath that one. So I don't know how that's gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna get that under there. And then once it's gone round that, it's got to come back up and go through that hole and be knotted inside that hole there. So I'm going to have to try and do that. I'm going to do it off camera because it's going to be almost impossible to do it with the camera in front. Okay, I've got it under there and brought it up and put it through the hole. Now I've got to tie a knot in this. What I'm using there is this kind of waxy string. Whether it's a good idea or not, I don't know, but it makes it a little bit easier when you're doing this sort of thing. I find anyway. Right, I've got these couple of knots. I'll try and get them in the same place. That's it. So to make a bigger one. So I'll tighten that up. This lever here, to work the hook, which I haven't done yet, you push it in and it works the other cog. To work this back bit, the main jib up and down, you pull it out like that. So that's what I pull it out and it works the back cog. So that's it, that's what it's doing there. Look, it's lifting it, so that's working. I've got that bit right. Okay, so I need to just cut that piece off there, the knot. Oh, I should have cut it before. Put it in there, eh? Cut the wrong bit, eh? And then the whole lot comes apart again. That's the usual sort of thing I do. Okay, I'm going to do the next bit now. So the next bit, this bit, it's got to go up. The bar that goes through for these weights, it goes up over those and then along to the front and over the pulley and then onto the hook. So that's pretty straightforward, that one. So, and my camera's telling me I've got 2 minutes left on my memory card, so we'll go for 2 minutes if I can get this through. Yeah. You think it would be simple, but it's not that simple. Nah. See it pull that through. I always put way too much string, but better to have enough. Whoops, I nearly pulled a knot on the floor then. Better to have enough than not enough. There you go. Yep. So that's in, so I'll have to wind that in a little bit. It's quite tight. I guess that's why these handles are always snapped off. I haven't got so much leverage now because it's a little bit shorter than it would have been. Probably got too much rope. Okay, I'm going to wind that on and then put the hook on the end. I've got a hook here, it's a reproduction hook. I can tie that on now. I guess I might as well use most of the string because it's it can wind quite a bit onto that drum. Okay, right, now for the cab, so I'll put that to one side and here's the old cab. I've finished all the detailing, so I've done it more like a real TK. The little, well, I said before, the little rubber bits there. Silver steps, they were usually alloy and only different colour if you painted them. I know the one I had on the tipper I drove, I painted them black, and the bumper was black on mine, the one I drove. Okay, so get the windscreen. Now I haven't dipped that in pledge, I've just given it a good polish up with a lamp doctor, so it come up quite nice. Actually, just make sure there's no crap gone on it since I did it, because I did it a few days ago. Okay. Okay. There she goes. Interior. Let's give him this. Yep. Right. Now, where's this go? Yeah. This piece now has to go here. So this piece here slots into that bit there like that. There. Then that's it. This bit goes onto there. I'll put it that way. I knew that was going to happen. That flaming interior. Why wasn't it? Oh. Now that piece has come out again. Ah, for Christ's sake. Easier said than done. Right, we have another go. Sorry folks, you can't see what I'm doing here. That's got to go in there. And that's got to go. Oh, it's come out again. There's a little like tongue that fits into a slot there in the bumper. But do you think I can get it in? That's it. Okay, we've got it. We've got it. Right. I don't want to let that go. Right. I'm getting a lid off the super glue in my teeth. Right, so this time I'm just going to put, you can't see because I'm going to put some glue in the hole like this time. There, that's enough. That's enough. Where's these? Here's the damn tweezers, I suppose. Now I've got a good pair of tweezers. See if I can pick the blasted thing up. Okay. 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 Oh, for goodness sake. This isn't easy because of the crane bit on it. There. Sorry. Sorry I knocked the camera. This is one of those pushing rivets. There. That's it, that's tight. Okay. I thought it was tight, it's not that tight. It's not that tight. That's better.
What's going on there with this?
Right, okay, there she is. Finished it last. I've left the crane up, I was just messing around with it. I folded it up and that, and then I've chipped the paint where it fits on the holder when it's folded up. But that's going to happen, that's inevitable. But I'm quite pleased with it. I'm pleased to be finished it. But I'm quite pleased with the detail. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll do a few outdoor shots with it again like usual. And put that at the end. Well, put that before it goes back on the turntable. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again this time next week for another video and another restoration. Okay, so cheery for now. Bye bye. See you next week.